scoring off against INC Snow. Snow, of course, former MDVA resident. And as you can see, the 9 to 5 clothes are on because he moved down here for work. About to show us that his 9 to 5 maybe. I have no idea what his 9 to 5 is, but his 5
his 9 to
9
5 is looking gorgeous.
I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Take it away. Take it away.
All right, so we're going into game one. Snow opting for Lucina, obviously very prolific as a Fox main. His Lucina is very real, and he does have a tertiary Samus, which I doubt he'll pull out ever. But his Lucina is definitely a very real threat, and on top of that, it's really the spacing that makes this Lucina what it is. He'll do a lot of footsies when he's on the defensive, just like that B-reverse shield breaker. I'm stumbling over my words, but you get the point.
Yeah, just definitely employing the element of surprise constantly. Just the micro movements, the slight amounts of spacing that goes so very far, and he needs it. Ike, not really known for having the fastest frame data, definitely has a great deal of coverage on all of his attacks, and that might very well be why he's uncomfortable with the Fox. Fox probably has a great advantage over Ike on stage, but when you combine Ike's pretty solid grab game along with the great ranges to knock away Fox's recovery, it could seem suspect.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Fox will die quite a bit earlier than Lucina will to Ike's many strong hitboxes. And, I mean, see, Fox would have died right there. And Lucina's alive, and that's one of the big reasons that he's going to play it. But I think really what this is going to come down to is finding confirms like that. The first hit neutral air to the forward smash, the jab to the forward smash, it really depends on how well he can read into Slaps' defensive options and then pick him out for the kills.
Those single hit nairs not reserved only for Roy mains, I suppose. Big old dash attack. That's going to be cutting the stock lead and making it one apiece here. Oh, and I don't think Snow was expecting such an aggressive option from Slaps there. I think that maybe he was expecting the shield immediately off of the ledge. Instead gets caught by the 1-2 punch out of the corner.
We're seeing a little bit of that early, kind of recovering from that early bracket stuff where Slaps tried to read Snow rolling into the stage with that up air. As a top player, or as a higher level player, Snow would not roll into the stage on that because he's pretty sure that Slaps would cover that. And it's something that, comes along with tournaments. They wouldn't see it a major because you have the day 2 kind of stuff. But, through that first couple of rounds, you play the people who will roll into the middle of the stage. And so it's interesting to see how they go for these options that would work on a lower level player, but maybe not as much on a higher level player like Snow.
Ooh. And even though he's not playing a character who is as fun to combo as Fox, you can still see those grabs having a great deal of utility. Slaps, he has a pretty solid lead. Not only has he been winning the majority of these exchanges in these second stock, but he's also been getting great rewards off of them as well. And that's the big difference. Lucina is a character, when you look at the matchup head-to-head, in order for her to succeed, she needs to be able to use her better frame data to win most of the time. But again, going back to the last stock, Slaps, not only did it feel like he kept it even, at times winning more, but he also had larger rewards off of every individual win.
Yeah, and that's kind of difficult with some of the Fire Emblem swordsmen sometimes, is that generally they don't get a lot off of grabs. Corrin, Lucina, Marth, Ike to an extent. Grabbing isn't part of their combo game. It's just there to mix it up and to get some damage in. And Snow's going to go to his primary main, which is Fox, and kind of try to get in here a little bit more, try to overwhelm Slaps.
Again, the big danger here, can he be able to make it back past the long ranges of the hitboxes that Slaps will be throwing off stage if Slaps chooses to pursue? On stage, how does he get around the grab with having that half grappler-esque archetype?
I like that little pivot dance in front of Slaps to make him kind of go, okay, what option am I going to use?
Like we said right there, just that up throw leading so well into the aerial from Slaps. And we're seeing Snow having just a lot of issues here. He needs to find bigger punishes off of these openings.
Yeah, and I think a big thing about this matchup is that Snow doesn't have to worry about the fact that Fox can't really edge guard, because you don't want to try to edge guard Ike in the first place. He's very difficult to edge guard, and he should be dead here.
Yes, he is. Double down smash from Snow. And the big turnaround was he found the bigger punishes, but it wasn't in percent. It was in stage control. He took away Slaps, who already has limited options in general, took even more options off of the table, and then just had Slaps really in a position where he couldn't do anything.
Meanwhile, Slaps saying that I'm going to do a couple of forward airs won't quite kill him, and he went for the ledge trump back air there, but Snow just a little bit too high for him to be able to do something like that. And now Snow could be in that big combo area right now with that little bit of rage. Off stage, but no ability to edge guard from Fox.
I can't help but think if both players were wanting more, maybe Slaps didn't want the dash attack. Maybe Snow wanted to pull Slaps down with the forward air, continue the string on the stage.
Ooh, that felt like it hit a little harder than it probably should have.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just Ike things. This time, oh, wow.
On stage.
That was so surprising. I could have sworn he would have gone onto the ledge because of Snow's coverage with the down smash.
And I like what Snow did right there is he got Slaps into the air with that up tilt, and rather than chasing after him with an up air like any Texas Fox would, Snow just let him fall down because Slaps is used to that. He's used to people chasing, so Slaps jumped up, went away, and then Snow up smashed him, and he did it right there.
I have to look back. If we have a replay available, I need to check if that was an untechable spin.
Whether or not it was an untechable spin, it was a great up smash.
Yeah, definitely. So now, third game between Snow and Slaps.
I think we might see a flatter stage, perhaps?
It's possible. There's just so many factors to consider. You know what? Some of these flat stages that are like FD, for instance, that's just the perfect playground for characters like Fox to just have beautiful combos that just don't end. I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised with Battlefield either. I like the Battlefield pick, honestly.
It's tough to find the balance when you're fighting Fox between how much am I willing to deal with him sharking up airs through the platforms and how much am I willing to deal with getting comboed, period.
Well, here, I think Slaps is just trying to make the most of the range advantage that he has, right? Whenever you look at Fox trapped on those platforms and you think about how large the cleaver that Slaps has is, like, it just covers so much of the platform and really gives Fox some limited options whenever he's trapped on the platforms.
He doesn't have a cleaver. Let's be fair. He literally has, like, a baseball bat on the end of another baseball bat, except it's sharp and made of metal.
That's true. Should we call it Lucille?
I think we should call it Ragno, which is what it really is.
I like Lucille. I think I'm gonna call it Lucille.
I think I'm gonna call JV a guy that's never played Fire Emblem Radiant series.
You would be right, and Slaps right on the money with the aerial. Ends up getting the aerial, gets the stock, and in a comfortable position here.
It's so impossible to punish that up B. Super armor all the way up and coming down, it's just a big old hitbox.
Now, I wonder if Snow, you know, we talked about how Fox doesn't really have all that many defensive options necessarily when he's trapped onto the platform against Ike, but maybe he can find some offensive options, just quickly running off the platform.
Like that?
Finding some aerials, or even there, yeah, you're absolutely right, using the platforms, starting some combo sequences, getting a beautiful F smash, and that was only 6% of extra credit that Slaps was able to tack on.
Spacing himself perfectly so that the get-up attack would not hit, and if he neutral get-up, he could still hit him with the forward smash, even if it was just his shield. And if he forward smashed and Slaps rolled onto the stage, he would consequently be able to shield without Slaps punishing him.
This is just such patient, calculated play that we're seeing from Snow. I love seeing this style of Fox. It's similar to how a player like Jason would approach Fox, but when you look at it, they just are entirely different in their option selections.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about how they perform in the neutral. That's the difference between Snow and Jason Phenom, the other, you know, the difference between the Eastern and the Texas Foxes. All right. I think he possibly wanted to get a pivot option that was not forward tilt, but he'll take it nonetheless. I mean, pretty good setup for the damage that he got, and it's just about even Snow with a slight lead, and nothing to show for it off of that exchange in neutral.
Quick jab sequence, putting Snow off stage. But the up tilt so fast, and I feel like he maybe missed a jump input there. You know, it looked like he waited out the air dodge just like he was supposed to, didn't find a punish afterwards. Slaps still having such a tough time to get the feet on the ground. Forward smash won't be enough. Ike, such a big target, but definitely put his time in the gym.
This could be it. Okay, so Snow smart jumping out of that combo, but I mean, a back air from Slaps will kill Fox now, bar none. But forward smash, not enough. Goodness.
Still a chance for Slaps. I'm worried that the rage will prevent him from being
Okay.
able to execute any of the grab combos. So that means both these characters just need to make a good read. There's a grab, though. I could be wrong. And yeah, it looks like he's just a little too high.
Oh, the back air.
Oh, my.
I mean, that is such a hard ledge trump to get, and Slaps finally getting it against Snow to take it 2-1 in a fantastically close set.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for that trump for the entirety of the set, and he finally finds it here, and you can watch.
Oof.
Just perfect timing. Snow going straight up with the recovery. Do you think maybe if he had ridden the wall a bit, if it would have even been possible for him to grab on, but rather if he would have delayed the timing enough so Slaps wouldn't be able to get the trump?
I think because of the angles that Fox has, I don't think he would have had enough distance upwards to grab the ledge.